Afternoon, everyone. We are going to be focusing on today's mobility on our hips. We're going to do some dynamic and some static stretches. So we're going to get started. If you have an ab mat, you can use them, but you don't have to necessarily need that for today. It has been a long day, so forgive me if my words are a little tongue-tied. So hopefully you guys can see. Again, we're focusing on the hips a little bit. I'm going to adjust this so you can see a little bit more of a better angle here. We're going to focus in a tabletop position to start. We're going to start on the left-hand side. We're going to do, they call them fire hydrants. So if you have your watch, go ahead and start your clock. We're going to keep a 90-degree angle with our lower leg, upper leg. We're going to lift out to the side and bring our knee up as high as we can into a 90-degree angle and then bring it to us. So essentially we're creating a circle with our knee hip. Don't hit your dog if your dog's walking around. We're going to go 1 minute on our left. So essentially if you're thinking of this movement, we're going to go out, up, and around. Now if you don't or cannot keep the 90-degree angle, that's fine. But try to maintain a tabletop position. So I'm trying to press into both my palms, keeping my hips and my shoulders square to the floor. I'm going as slow or as fast as I want. I'm looking to essentially imagine if there was an object here. I'm bringing my knee up and around to create some extension and rotation. I'm looking to work on the glute and hip, warm it up with some dynamic movement. We have about 10 more seconds here, and then we're gonna switch and we're gonna do the opposite side. Same thing, we're going out, up, and around. Good, and let's switch. 1 minute on the opposite side. I'm just gonna flip around so you guys can see. Again, same thing, I'm gonna go out, up, and around. Now for my left side, it feels way more normal. This feels very segmented, not as smooth as the other side. So you may feel that one side's tighter, more awkward than the other. I'm right-handed, so I would think that this side would be a little easier. 1 minute here, we're about 25 seconds in. I put up a post in regards to my fulfillment center yesterday, in regards to increased prices, and I've had amazing response. So just want to say thank you to everyone who's supported me, who has bought the case. Most of the orders are already in. I've entered them in. Some that are local, I've been able to do a special delivery for them. So if you are interested in purchasing a case, I have a handful more available of the Cheerston, a lot more available of the Goes In and the Levy You're On. So I'll put the link in the description below. I appreciate all your support. It has definitely been a struggle with running a business, specifically small business, and all the costs that have come into it. Good, now we have that 1 minute. We're gonna grab our ab mat. If you do have one, we're gonna go back to the left side, and we're going to do an elevated pigeon. So I'm gonna bring my pigeon, kind of shin, knee on the ab mat. I'm gonna bring my right knee, I'm gonna bring it up and around, or behind my ankle, so it looks like so. I'll rotate so you guys can see again. From here, I'm gonna push my butt back to the side, kind of lean back. So I'm kind of sitting back with my butt. I started a little late here, so we'll do a minute from here. So this is gonna be a static position stretch. You can stay elevated on your palms. You can also come to your forearms, but I really want you to focus on pushing your butt back to the side versus coming forward. So I'm pushing my butt back, leaning to the side slightly. If you need more of a stretch, you can always push your left ankle forward with your knee. Again, staying elevated with your palms or coming down on your forearms. We're about 25 seconds in. I know I kind of cut off my last sentence, but it has been a challenge running a small business. The increased cost with fulfillment, gas, shipping, freight charges, and all the little things that kind of add up. It's been very difficult. So liquidating and doing a clearance sale of all my inventory to move it out of there. I actually will be having more wine picked up, so I have less wine there for storage. It has been difficult, but I will continue to work hard to get through it. Entropy likes to come and hang out at times or lick all the sweat off me. You can sit down. Let's switch. Opposite side. So now we're going to go the entropy down, down, down. So opposite side, same thing. I'm bringing my knee in. I'm using the ab mat for my knee. And then my opposite leg, my left leg, my knee is coming behind my ankle. Entropy's kind of blocking the view a little bit. But I'm blocking that foot, and now I'm pushing my butt down and to the side as I lean down into this. If you feel more comfortable in your palms, do so. If not, come down to your forearms. We're about 30 seconds in, another 30 seconds here. I really want you to focus on pushing the butt back into the side. The more you lean, the more you may feel this in your hip flexor. If you sit a lot, so you're not hip flexor, but glute or hip outside your hip, if you sit a lot, Entropy, come here. If you sit a lot, this will be a great stretch to open up the hips a little bit. If you're really tight, this is also a great hip opener. I love incorporating this stretch into my normal routine, whether I sit here and respond to messages or emails or do work, or I set a timer. It's a good reminder to have a clock so you actually have an idea of how long you're sitting and holding. A couple more seconds. Good, now we're gonna come out of that stretch. Now we're gonna go to same hip rotations we had. Now we're gonna change direction. So instead of going out and up, we're gonna go back, create that 90-degree angle with our leg, out to the side, and then down. Back, to the side, and then back down. So we're doing the exact same rotation of our body that we just did, of our hip, excuse me, but now we're reversing it. So I'm gonna go back, think of lifting my knee in line with my hip, then I create a nice little kind of fire hydrant to the side and then coming down. I'm trying to avoid hitting entry right now with my foot as I come down. But again, 1 minute here, nice and easy. You can go as slow or as fast as possible. If you can't get your knee is high, that's fine, but work on small range of motion. We have a couple more seconds here. Again, you're gonna go back, press around, and then back. Nice and easy as we go through this range of motion. Good, and then we're gonna switch. So same thing, create that 90-degree angle, knee around, and then close it. Again, like I said, my right side's a little funky, so I'm having to modify a little bit, having to think a little harder for this. If you guys love these stretches and workouts, you can check out the link to my app in the description below. It's $1 for your first 30 days. You have access to all the mobility programs, which I have 60 programs on there, or 60 workouts. Then I also have a home fitness program if you're looking for bodyweight workouts that you can do in the comfort of your own home, in your garage. If you don't have any equipment or are traveling, they're perfect for that. They take under 30 minutes. And they have a warm up and a workout. Good, 15 more seconds, hey. Good, so back, lift the hip, and around. It's hard to do this with your dog. There you go, good. Up and around. Good, a couple more seconds, up, around, and then back. Yes, I know I'm tricky. Good. All right, so we're gonna come down to the floor. Now we're gonna do a dynamic little rotation. We're gonna do 90-90. So this one we've done before in the beginning. I love this exercise. Entropy, stop, sit. You're gonna go 90-90 with your legs. So 90-degree angle, you're gonna rotate 90-90. So shin to my thigh, hold for a second. We're gonna do a minute here. Then we're gonna rotate shin to the floor. So I'm getting internal rotation, external rotation. Internal rotation, external rotation. Notice my knee's really tight. I'm not able to get all the way down, so I can kind of lean forward into it. My butt cheek does come off the floor, but that's okay. If you cannot do this by yourself, meaning you can't stay elevated with your body with hands off, use the hands as a reference point. Either split around the leg, like so, or you can come behind you and then rotate. We have another 30 seconds here. I like this as it allows you to work internal, external rotation at the same time. You will kind of inch forward, so don't be afraid to readjust. You can hold here. I really feel this on the left-hand side as I go internal there, and then not so much on the right side, so it tells me my left side's a little bit tighter. Good. We're almost done. Another 10 seconds here. This will be our final stretch for this, or this mobility segment. Got a couple more seconds. And time. So about 7 to 8 minutes of that stretching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like I said, this was focused on the hips. Some warm-up exercises to include into your routine, either before a workout or after you're looking for some pre-hip exercises. I include exercises into my into my routine every single day, whether it's for my back, my shoulder, my hip. If you guys love these exercises and are looking for more, feel free to check out the description below and the link below for my app. Again, it's $1 for the first 30 days. And if you want just stretching, I have that. But if you're looking for more, I have a CrossFit style high intensity workout of the day program, and I also have a home fitness program as well as a couple other programs. I appreciate all the support. If you guys have any questions or looking for specific routines, comment below and I'll put them in the next workout or the next warm-up, video, mobility, whatever we have. Again, tongue twisted today. It's been a long day, but thank you so much for the support. Have a fabulous Wednesday.